Just seen St Lawrence Undercliff Woods, which is Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust Nature Reserve. This path doesn't go very far, so I'm not going to go very far. Good morning, it's the 5th of June. There's a red squirrel up ahead of us. Can I zoom into it? It's as far as I can go. He's on the road, beyond the red car. This is a long way off. Running up the road. Way off now, gone into the edge. Oh no, still on the road. Coming up to the golden car, way ahead of us. Oh, there he goes, into the vegetation. That's rather nice. So what was I saying? It's the 5th of June. Just having a quick walk along Undercliff Drive. Just been into St Lawrence Undercliff Wood, the nature reserve here, owned by the Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust. But now I'm just going to walk to the, probably as far as the end up here. The end is nigh. See if we can hear anything. So the sea is only about 500 metres off to the left. You see the sea over there? Probably just about. There's the sea and the and you've got the inner cliff face of the undercliff up there. So it's a very narrow section of kind of a terrace running between St Catherine's Point and Blackgang in the west all the way to Bonchurch and Luckham, Haddon's Pits in the east. You can hear blackcaps singing, rooks and carrion crows calling from their little colony. So I always figure that there ought to be a greenish warbler singing in the canopy along here. So there was a greenish in Luckham a couple of days ago. Same day as the marsh warbler that was at Wheeler's Bay. But anywhere along here you ought to wondering what that is calling. Something being fed, I think. Juvenile. I think they might be green woodpecker, young green woodpeckers in a nest up there somewhere, maybe. Somebody tell me if you're listening to this, if you know what that is calling. Up there somewhere. Yep. And yeah, great spotted woodpecker came out, so that's what they are. There's loads of green woodpeckers and great spotted woodpeckers. Oh well, got woodpecker right anyway. There's a sea. Bit rose finchy along here as well with these gardens. I've still yet to have common rose finch in the undercliff. Kind of prime time now, going into the second week in June. So I think that's as far as I'm going to go along there. I'm going to head back towards Ventnor now, I think, because it's almost time for a coffee. Just come down to Wolverton Road now, which is in St Lawrence. Have a quick look along here. Walking into the sun, unfortunately, but sounds like a car coming, which is unusual. Maybe a van. More prime greenish warbler habitat. So much of this kind of cover in the undercliff that actually finding one of these greenish warblers will be challenging. Although John Sparshot did manage to find one a couple of days ago in equally dense habitat in Luckham. So you never know. So I'm walking right into the sun at the moment, so not going to be able to see very much. Comes another vehicle. Oh no, going the other way. Lots of sycamores. Going to walk back up this way from where I came, I think, because I really do want a coffee. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, do so, it'd be good. And if you fancy supporting the channel via buymeacoffee.com, there's a nice bee there on the green alkanet. I think it's green alkanet anyway. Tell me in the comments section if that's right. There's red valerian. Certainly know that stuff. Lots of that in the undercliff. Yeah, you can support the channel via buymeacoffee.com. And you'll find a link to another car, buymeacoffee.com, in the description to this video. Don't normally see this many cars down here. It's obviously a busy time of day, nearly 8 o'clock in the morning. And another vehicle. That's a school run taxi, I think. It's kind of a hot 1 minute, blooming chilly the next here in Ventnor this morning. Got a northerly airflow basically, which is bringing chilly breezes down across England, well, across the UK. And we're sheltered here in the undercliff because of the cliff, the inner cliff. We're kind of a shelf, south-facing shelf, so it's quite sheltered, but still a bit nippy when you're out in the breeze. Luckily the sun's just come out, so I thought I'd have a quick wander around locally in Ventnor. Not going to go very far. I'm up on the terrace at the Royal Hotel at the moment, but I need to be back down in the bay soon, so I'm not going to have a long walk. Just down there below the flagpole are some pyramidal orchids just coming into flower, so let's go and have a quick look at those, I think. There's quite a few spikes of pyramidal orchid, as you can probably see in this area that hasn't been mown yet. I'll have to let them know so they don't mow them off. Hopefully that's almost in focus. There's another lovely spike that's fully in flower. Well, almost fully in flower. There's some just beginning to unfurl. This is rather lovely as well. Pyramidal orchid with a something yellow. I was hoping I'd find a bee orchid flower spike, but I can't see any. There were some in flower in somebody's garden in their lawn yesterday, so the bee orchids are certainly coming into flower. This is rather lovely. Bird's foot trefoil, I believe. So the Royal Hotel leaves this area here as a kind of meadow, long grass area. There's a cat. Can't see any bee orchids in here either. You can see more pyramidal orchids. It's pyramidal again. Actually, what have we got over there? There's some nice oxeye daisies here, but what are these spikes over here? Aha, looks like we might be in luck. Here we have some bee orchids. Looks like we've got some kidney vetch over here, which is nice to see. Well done, Royal Hotel, for leaving this area uncut. Bees loving the older kidney vetch just down there. This is lovely to see as well, some Scarlet pimpernel. It's more of a cultivated ground plant, sort of an arable or annual wildflower that grows in disturbed ground like arable fields. Here it's obviously probably the rabbits have scraped up a bit here and it's germinated where the sward has been broken.